Good for your body.
Now, the students who are returning to Korea represent their reading speech.
First, Olivia is going to do her speech, and Jessica, Jieun, and Stella and I will present ours.
Hello everyone! For those of you who don't know me, I'm Olivia Kim. I came to New Zealand on 27th of January 2010, which means that I've been here for nearly 2 years. For me, it actually don't feel like I've been here for a couple of weeks. It's clearly a few years. I've had a very hard time when I first came here. I called mom every day and cried. Now when I think about it, I'm not so sure why I did that. I'll tell you what I was when I first came. I was stupid. Really, I can guarantee that. Ask Mr. Khan with his son. Everyone here knows that we do 100-word test when you're new here, right? Does anyone here remember what their score was? Stella.
63.
True.
36.
33.
18.
Well, my score was 4 out of 100. That's way below the standard. What's more, I couldn't memorize the dictation. Every single day when I'm going to Mr. Khan's, my schedule was the same. I'll walk into Mr. Khan's, pick up a chair, and go outside with my hands in the air. I made a difference while I was staying at Mr. Khan's house. From then, I made a little bit of change and started to memorize sentence by sentence, even though it wasn't fluent. I was in the junior class for nearly a year. When we had this interpreting test, which Kate became captain with, I was in the senior class. I was so glad. The new students started to come to our academy. Stella, Joe, Jieun, Don, David, Jessica, Lisa, and Chris. I studied hard to show them that I was a senior and the oldest student. But still, I was third or fourth or fifth or sixth. I began to become first or second when I met Hannah in December, before she was in Korea. This year was a very exciting year for me. I learned many things. I studied hard, well, I tried, and finally got everyone to think that I'm not that stupid anymore. However, I should study harder and harder. My dream is to go to 영작.한국 High School and to one of the in Seoul University, or even Ivy League better, and get a scholarship. It's a big dream, right? Okay, anyway, I hope to see you all in the future, in high school, university, work, or wherever, and stay in contact. Thank you to my cool guardians, Mr. Khan and his son, and my rivals who also have me as friends. And thank you everyone, and I'll miss you. Let's go Academy! I did say your name.
I'm not extra.
No, I said your name.
No, she said I'm not extra.
No, it's Jessica's.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I've been in New Zealand for 347 days, and I got 7 days left. That means, after 7 days, I will go back to Korea and meet my family, my friends, and my cousins. I'm so excited that I began to count. On the other hand, I feel bad to leave New Zealand because I miss my New Zealand friends, my homestay family, my teacher, and the Y Academy students. It's been a long time to study and play with the Y Academy students. I came to New Zealand with Lisa, Dave, and Ryan, and I'm going back to Korea with Stella, Jieun, Olivia, Joe, David, Dave, and Ryan. Leon. We, the Academy students, played lots of games. We played baseball, t-ball, netball, basketball, chess, whisk, etc. I can easily remember that I got hurt during I played with them, but once again, all of them became to be my recollection. I also really miss my New Zealand school, Marin. It is a really good school. I will miss the playground, which led me and my friends to playing there. I will miss my classroom, which made me be able to remember my classmates and my teacher, Mrs. Mac. I will miss the orchestra and the choir. Oh my god, now I really want to stay in New Zealand. Well, unfortunately I can't. However, I'm pretty sure that I will come back. I improved a lot, like math, English, and some manners, but I have to learn Korean, science, and society. I need to study hard to go to a really good university. Thank you for listening, and if you're lucky, I will call you back.
I have only 7 days left in New Zealand. I think the year has gone really fast. When I first came here, it was a long time until I will go home. But I will go to Korea very soon. I think my English has improved a lot while I've been in New Zealand. I can speak in front of others, I can listen to others, and write a story or recount. While I was in New Zealand, I felt earthquakes. They were quite fun, but my family worried about me a lot. Now I know what to do if the earthquakes happen. My homesick family has been kind to me and talked with me a lot. Sometimes I went to interesting places with my friends or with my homesick family. I think I will never forget about them. I have had a great time while I've been in New Zealand. I will miss my friends, my homesick family, and teachers. I want to say thank you for teaching me English even if I wasn't good at English.
I feel like Hannah was here just a week ago, but by looking at the date, I realized Hannah is long gone. And it's time for me to go home. I've been in New Zealand for 515 days, and my friend Olivia has been here for 686 days. When I first came to New Zealand, Hannah, Jieun, Kenneth, Stephen, Grace, Jacob, Kate, Sean, Jimmy, Jay, and Olivia were here. I was staying with Hannah. Hannah helped me a lot. I didn't like her very much at that time, but I miss her a lot. As you know, I'm from Gwangju Songnam Private School, and I have pride in my English. But no, Hannah and the rest were way better, way higher in everything. Stephen had even been to Canada before. I was dumb in those days. I was fighting against Jay for 11th place, and Olivia was fighting against Jimmy for 9th place. When they went back, I suddenly became 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, and my English and math improved a lot. It was not long before, since I started studying hard. As I saw Olivia improving much faster than me, and Dave was much better in math, I decided to study hard and beat Olivia. I achieved a lot in New Zealand, and I still have a lot to go. Staying in New Zealand has been fantastic, and when I grow up, I'd like to live in foreign countries. I'm going to miss New Zealand and study hard as I learned here, and will try to achieve my goal. Thank you for listening, and I will miss you all a lot.
Hi, I'm Jo Jung, and now I'm going to tell you about my 1 year in New Zealand. On 16th of October 2010, Jieun, David, Dallin, and I the first step on the new land. We were very excited about what was going to happen to us and how many changes we would have. I feel like I came to New Zealand yesterday, and I can't realize that now it's time for me to go back home with my dear friends. I always wondered how would that feel going back to home, and now I believe that I know some of the feeling which my friends have felt before me. New Zealand gave me such opportunities and lots of changes to me in many ways. Also, I've studied hard, unlike how I've done in Korea. I can see that my English has improved a lot, and sometimes I was very surprised in myself speaking English to native speakers. As well as my English improved a lot, my fluent ability improved a lot too. I was in the Christchurch Primary Orchestra and performed in the music festival and John Ritchie celebration. Now, my goal is to keep up with Korean school studies and not forgetting how to speak English and what I learned in New Zealand. I thank Mrs. Sun and Mr. Khan who helped me to achieve many things and follow the right way. Thank you for listening to my speech.